It's the Close the Deal show. I'm your host, Terrence McCray. As you know, this platform right here is not only made available for the world, but it's also made for formerly incarcerated men like myself as well as women. Today, we have a recurring guest who not only supports the Close the Deal show, but is going to show entrepreneurs how to make money on the side, but overall, teach you about entrepreneurship, something that this show promotes, dealing with economic empowerment. My guest, you may not know her, but you're finna find out a lot about her, is Toni Ward of Evolution Travel. Welcome, Toni.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Look at you. What would you like to talk about today?
Well, you know what, today I just want to kind of touch bases with you and the people about entrepreneurship. Evolution Travel is a great way to become your own business owner when you have a travel background, or you have a desire to travel, or you love to travel. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about entrepreneurship on the children's level. Evolution Travel is a great company, and they don't always just support adults, but they also gear towards the children, right? So
That's rare.
It's super rare, but our founder is phenomenal. David McCovey is someone who not only speaks to adults and what they want to do with their lives, but that he also wants to start, with the kids, because that's where the future begins, with our childhood. So we have a program called the Evo Kids program with our company, and it teaches entrepreneurship to children. So really cool to be able to participate in something like that.
How was this created?
Well, honestly, we were on vacation at one time after a convention, and it was my son, and I call her my stepdaughter. She's not really my stepdaughter. I've adopted her. I love her to death, so she's mine. We were talking, and they were talking about how the adults were building their own businesses, and they were making their own checks, and they were trying to talking about what they wanted to do in their future, places they wanted to travel to, and things like that. So, I kind of started thinking to myself, schools, educators, they teach our children how to go, get good grades, get a good education, and get a good job. Find somewhere that you can get a good job, get your 401k. But where we fall short at with the school system is they're not teaching our kids how to be the employer instead of the employee. And so Evolution Travel has embraced the fact that we want our children to be able to grow up learning that they can write their own checks. So super cool. The Evo Kids program actually embraces that, teaches kids about travel throughout the world, kind of lets them understand how our dollar compares to that of the yen or pesos or the euro, because our money here spends different elsewhere, and it's really important for our children to know that when you're traveling, that is a factor. So really cool just to kind of learn about different cultures, things that are going on, because you know what, Terrence, a lot of times people don't even leave their neighborhoods.
Absolutely.
They become adults and they haven't left. So, having a child, myself, who's 15, and he's been to 25 different countries, he has a different outlook than someone who maybe has never left.
Well, I've always heard that most people that, when they get an opportunity to leave America, they have a different perspective.
Definitely.
They learn how to appreciate what they have.
Right.
And one of the things I learned in business, dealing with the 3 R's, is you're building relationships.
Exactly.
And that's one of the most important things. It's not, we know it's about money to a certain degree,
right,
however, but when it comes to, you having an idea, you have to be able to deal with showing results.
Exactly. Results are key. I completely agree with you there, because you can have an idea, it could be the best idea in the world, but if it's not producing any results, it's just that. It's just an idea.
There's no reward.
Exactly. Right.
So then we back at the drawing board. How do we bring in the income?
Exactly.
So my question is, for this program, how will this program teach the kids those 3 R's? Building relationships. What type of results are they going to be able to produce, and the reward?
Well, you know what? The good part about this program, for those of you who like to participate in it, is that it's starting stages. So Right now, what we're putting together is a camp that we will take the kids to, where they'll have entrepreneurial type courses that they'll be able to take, right? Travel based courses, because we really want them to understand what it really means to own your own business. You know, a lot of times I speak to a lot of adults that don't understand the full true meaning of the freedom having your own business can really give you. So definitely we're going to show them how to put a plan in place, right? How to get those results, and how to definitely be satisfied with the rewards that are given to you when you have made those results actually happen. So it's really cool. I mean, speaking of results, you know, with our business, and what kind of came about is our company rewards the agents when they get to different levels, you know. If you become $100,000 income earner, the founder actually will reward you with $100,000 ring. So, and I actually have my ring here with me. I want to show you, because we wanted the kids to understand that you can get something that looks like a Super Bowl ring, something that looks like an NBA championship ring, without actually having to go, you know, into the sports, where you can actually use your mind, your business savvy, and things of that nature to earn something that most athletes would earn. So let me show this to you, because this is something that you would earn as a 100,000K earner with our company.
Wow.
That is our Evo Super Bowl ring, right? So
absolutely.
Once
this
you get
is beautiful. Look at this. Okay.
Right. So we actually have chosen 7 of our Evo kids that will also receive their own Evo Kids ring because of the accomplishments they've made as well. So super cool to be able to participate in something as nice as that.
How do you identify an agent that's persistent, driven, or inquisitive?
You know what? I'm going to tell you, Terrence. Success leaves clues. Period. So you don't have to tell me if an agent is doing something, you know, because the numbers are going to speak for themselves. The comments are going to speak for themselves. Even if you're an agent and you're just starting, but you're out there, you're working, you're trying to get clientele, you're opening your business, you're marketing your business, you can look on your social media and see you've been working. You've been out there advertising. You've been doing things. You've been a product of your product. A lot of our agents are their own customers. So the cool part about evolution is you can actually be your own customer. So you can book your own travel and earn commission. So you can definitely do all of those things. So basically, you can identify an agent that's working that way by just looking at their life, looking at their lifestyle. It'll tell on itself.
Well, you know, some people fake it till they make it.
Yeah.
So at some point in time, you know, as you just mentioned, results will show.
Right.
You know, what are your reasons in being an entrepreneur?
The freedom. Oh my goodness. I don't think I am fit to work a 9 to 5. Entrepreneurship gives you the freedom.
Hold up. Come back to that.
Yeah,
you
I'm
said
not
you're
fit.
not fit to work a 9 to 5?
No, I can't do it.
Why?
I'm not mentally capable of punching the clock. Now, for those of you who have 9 to 5s, I'm not knocking it in any kind of way. To each his own. But for me, the freedom and the flexibility it gives me is something that I have never experienced before in my life. And once you have experienced that, there is no going back. To be able to go to sleep when you're tired and to wake up when you're done sleeping is a feeling that you just can't explain in words. It's just something I wouldn't last. Like,
now I want you to answer that question. But Home-Based Evolution Travel Mission Statement really governs a statement about striving.
Yeah.
So when you say you don't find yourself to be fit, okay, but here it is every day you strive to be not only a leader, but you're setting an example of what leadership looks like.
Right.
So your reasons for being an entrepreneur is only because you can't do a 9 to 5?
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I can't let somebody else tell me what I'm worth. A 9 to 5 tells you can work these hours. And for these amount of hours, I'm going to give you this much pay. And if maybe we have some overtime available, we'll let you do that too. But for me, I want to be able to work as much as I want whenever I want. If I want to work all day, every day, then that should be okay. Because I know I can make, that thing, work for me. So I'm going to work hard, but I want to work hard building my dream and not work hard building somebody else's dream. We all have dreams. And to achieve them, there are certain things. Number one, we have to sacrifice. Number two, we have to really come to terms with. So for my specific dreams, a 9 to 5 wouldn't satisfy them.
So, in other words, you like to control your own time.
Absolutely. My time, my destiny, my journey, everything.
And when you say you like to control your own time, at the end of the day, if you worked at, say, 16 hours, what is the fulfillment that you feel?
For me, I can work 24 hours. I could not sleep for days because of the joy and the excitement I get from what I do. Helping my clients, helping the other agents achieve their goals, just being a useful tool for other people gives me joy. So entrepreneurship, you know what? I can't work a 9 to 5, but I promise you I'll put in a lot more hours than that. But the excitement and the joy and what I get back from it is priceless. So it might sound weird because I work more than I would work if I was at a traditional job. But you can't even put a price on what I get out of being able to write my own check.
In the company of evolution, are you able to reach such a level where you can get ownership?
We're all owners. Every single person in the company is an owner of their own business. And so being an owner of your own business, you definitely can afford yourself whatever you want. There's nobody that's going to hold you back. No one's going to say, hey, you are making too much money. You got to stop now. That's not going to happen. The more, the merrier. So, that's the beauty of this opportunity. Travel is the #1 industry in the entire world. So you can't make too much. You can't do too much. No one's going to stop you.
So you saying it's unlimited salary?
Yes, unlimited. Absolutely.
So I want to get back to the question that you mentioned. Not the question, excuse me. The statement you mentioned earlier about the kids program.
Okay, Evil Kids. Mm-hmm.
Evil Kids. I want to know, because this show, Close the Deal Show, we like to provide people with tips.
Okay.
New business strategies. Okay. As well as the direction and where they can acquire tools in order for them to close the deal.
Okay.
So what type of tips and insight that this academy will explain to the kids that will develop them in becoming entrepreneurs?
The person with the most solutions makes the most money. So you want to be a problem solver and not a problem starter. You want to be the person that's helping and not complaining. And that's what we want to teach the children, is to find a way to be a solutionist, if you will. Because if you can solve a person's problem, maybe they want to get to Hawaii and their budget is small, or maybe they need some extra money and their job aren't giving them enough hours or whatever. Entrepreneurship gives you the opportunity to form solutions for people and get compensated for those solutions that you make.
Okay, now, what if the kid is asked a question? Do you have experience with the destination I'm asking to go to, like, say, Barbados, and the kid has never been to Barbados? How would that kid be able to explain to a potential customer about that?
Well, honestly, of course, no, I haven't been to Barbados yet, but I'm going to go vicariously through you. I'm going to do all the research I need to do and make sure you get the best trip possible. We haven't been everywhere in the world. I haven't been to every single country I've sent my clients, but...
What countries have you been to?
Oh my goodness, how long do we have?
Okay.
A lot of countries.
Okay.
But when I do have, and I cruise a lot. So, when you're cruising, you have the awesome opportunity to go to quite a few countries in one trip. So, but with our company, the training is limitless. You can train as much as you want, and the training is free. So if you do have a client that's trying to do something spectacular or out of your, realm that you've never done before, you can hop in there, do some training, figure some stuff out. And the good part about Evolution, we actually have the support of other agents. So I might not have been in Barbados, but I might have a colleague that has, and I can easily get on the phone, call them, and say, "Hey, that trip you took to Barbados." We have some agents right now actually going to Jamaica for 5 days to study the different resorts they have, see what they have to offer, and they only got to pay $25 to go.
Say that again.
$25 because let me tell you, it's research and development. So see, as a travel agent, you have so many different perks. So if you go on Facebook right now, you'll see agents, "I'm going to Jamaica for $25," and you get to go and experience the different resorts they have so that you can, answer those questions. If you have a client that says, "Hey, Toni, I want to go to Jamaica, haven't been there before, what do you recommend?" You can actually tell them, "Well, my own personal, experience would lead me to believe that this would be the best resort for you," or "Through my training, I think this resort might look nice for you," So really cool to be able to participate in those different types of perks that they have available as an agent with Evolution. And the trainings are free. So yeah, they're going, and I think a couple weeks, they're going to go out there 5 days. They're going to go to different resorts. This is not any old rinky-dink thing. 5-star, okay, butler service, all inclusive. And when I say all inclusive, I mean all the food you can eat, all the drinks you can drink, all the fun you can have for $25.
So I gotta ask this question. This is a question, and I know that you're watching at home, that you're curious to ask it. I'm talking about the people that may be formerly incarcerated. Can a formerly incarcerated person become a traveling agent?
I don't see why not.
Say that again.
I don't see why not. What would stop you?
Them being on parole.
Okay, and
Wow.
yeah.
Are you telling me that someone that is formerly incarcerated has an opportunity of becoming a travel agent and can receive the same perks?
Absolutely. There is no what am I trying to say? Your past does not hold you back from your future with Evolution. They want to make sure that everybody's uplifted. Everybody has the same platform. It's completely okay. There is no, here's the beauty of it. The beauty of having your own business is who's going to check your history but you, right? Who's going to do all that extra stuff? This is your business, so you're held accountable. It's up to you. Of course, Evolution Travel has, guidelines where, of course, you have to be, what word am I looking for, Terrence? You have to work with, you have to be you have to be ethically sound, of course. You want to make sure you're always putting your clients first, but that doesn't mean put yourself last. So yeah, you might have had a situation, things happen. I wouldn't stop Martha Stewart from being a travel agent just because she's been to prison.
Absolutely.
So come on, Martha Stewart, you're welcome here at Evolution Travel for sure. So yeah, no, your history, if you have some criminal history, you've had some troubles in the past, of course, Evolution Travel's doors are open to everyone. We don't discriminate. That was the word. We don't discriminate.
So if you're looking to close a deal, how can people learn how to not only get involved with Evolution Travel and maybe learn more about it, but actually do the training to become a travel agent?
Oh, okay. Now, this is the cool part. It's so simple. Evolution Travel makes it so simple to work with our company. Basically, you can go to travelagentsrock.info. Go to travelagentsrock.info. Fill out that little form, and you'll get some information, okay? You can get started there as well. Once you get started, the training is actually provided for you online. So you don't have to go anywhere. You can do it right from your smartphone, your laptop, your computer, whatever. You can get started. Now, once you get started, you're in the system. We'll see that you're in the system, and you will be contacted with a welcome call to let you know, "Hey, we see you. We're here to help you. We're going to give you every single thing you need." Period. So for sure, travelagentsrock.info is all they got to do.
How much is that?
Well, right now, listen to this. So normally to get started with our company is actually $299. Now, this is how cool our founder is. He actually allowed us as the travel agents to vote. We actually got to vote on what we wanted our startup fee to be. So we voted for $49 to get started instead of the $2.99, and that covers every single thing you need to get started. Your websites are available right away. You can do your training right away, all that stuff. But I've never seen a company actually put in the hands of the agents, what the startup fee is going to be. So that's really cool that he does that. But our motto is people over profits. So he's not looking for anything except to make sure he provides as much of a foundation, and he builds as many entrepreneurs as possible. So
it sounds like he's building a whole bunch.
He
How
is.
many agents do you have right now?
Almost 10,000.
10,000 agents?
Yep.
And how many agents have the Super Bowl ring?
I think there are like 7 or 8 of us with the Super Bowl ring, but there are so many right there ready to get their ring. So every single day, new agents are passing that rank and getting to that level, which is where their rings are going to be presented to them. So definitely an opportunity for people. Now this ring, this is the cool part about this represents $100,000 income. So from $49, no matter what your past looks like, you have an opportunity to get there too. So really nice to have that opportunity and that benefit.
Well, it not only sounds that you're so passionate about what you do, but you're inspiring people to start their own business.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it is key. Every single American should have a home-based business, basically because of the tax deductions associated with it. Having a home-based business will afford you so many different tax deductions. It's crazy. So for sure, you guys look into that 1,000%. I want you to look into that because you get to write off things that you're doing anyway, from your cell phone to your housing to your car, all kinds, even your cable bill becomes a tax deduction.
Well, Toni, this is a regular every two-way thing for us. So just keep that in mind.
Yes.
This live show is strictly for you. Why? It's because you're trying to elevate people to that next level.
Right.
Thank you for coming, and
You are so
see
welcome.
you next week.
See you later, Terrence.
Absolutely.
Bye, everybody.
Before we close this deal, learn about more of Evolution Travel Agency, as well as look Toni Ward up. All you got to do is Google it. As well as look for Jason Matthews Financial Solutions. So if you have any troubles financing your money, definitely reach out to Jason Financial Solutions. Every week, you're going to learn new tips. You're going to learn new ideas. Why? Because the Close the Deal Show is going to provide you them. Look us up online at www.theclosethedealshow.com. And remember, before you close any type of deal, find out